you doing? Hey, Shanice, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? What's up, Shorty? How you doing? Thank y'all for tuning in. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Well, I know it's late, but I had to get this video out anyway. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to No Filter News and Talk. I am your host, Ingrid, and it is Friday night, and I'm doing this. I'm doing good. I was a little bit kind of ticked off a little bit because I broke my phone. What's up, Dana? Thank y'all for tuning in. I was kind of ticked off today, but I'm feeling better. I am. You know, when you break your phone, it's like all your information is in there, and it's like I just don't want to start over. I don't want to have to download apps, and I got everything in there. So yeah, I was kind of ticked off today. But how y'all night going so far? Listen, I want to say happy birthday. I know it's a little late. Anybody that's celebrating a birthday today or this week, happy birthday. I'm sending y'all a shout out. Congratulations for those. He said good. Glad it is right. Yes, Shanice. I can't wait for you to do that that puff and paint. Is it still on? You gotta let me know about different things so I can plug you. I can tell it right here. But I definitely want to get involved in that. Wink, wink. But listen, what I was saying, congratulations to anybody that's celebrating an event in their life. And if you're going through something, I'm going to keep you in my prayers. It's that simple. And y'all pray for me too. For real. Send it back. For real. It ain't just all about me. It's about y'all too. But listen, I wasn't even going to get on here today. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to even do it today. I'm not going to even do No Filter today. You know, I wasn't even feeling it. But something got on there and people was like, yes. You know what? Normally I come on at 9, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9. Wait, I be trying to make 9. But, yeah. But, I don't know. I'm kind of liking this vibe of this late night. And then, it's like, then my house is down. So, I really can, talk the way I want to. Okay, good. Hey, LaShondra. What else was I talking about? Y'all wasn't even gonna get on here today, but you know what? I saw something that just, it made my blood boil. Have y'all saw the video of the young lady? They said she said she was being raped while her friend or somebody, another female, was on live just chilling, laughing, joking. When the girl was screaming and she was in the background, she was like, "You raping me, help me, somebody help me." Did y'all see that? I'm laying in the bed, strolling through the timeline, and I seen it, and I was like, you know what? We have to do better. Why is it so important that, and please, people, please teach your children. Teach your children, because I'm teaching mine. Don't ever stand around and record or be in a position where you can help somebody and don't help them. That video made me mad. It was almost like the Kanika Jenkins thing all over again. And not only her, so many girls like her, where the friend is on live and other stuff is going on in the background. Somebody, calling out for help, somebody screaming for help. And they think the girl sat right there and thought it was funny. Yes. Hey, Diana. I mean, the girl sat right there and thought it was funny. They was like, "You're not gonna help? I got you." She was like, "You're not gonna help. You're not gonna do anything," and she just thought it was funny. She was like, "That don't have nothing to do with me." How? She said, "I was just saying the same thing." Diana said, "I was just saying the same thing for real." What's up, Tamrica? Am I saying your name right? Because I always say Tamrica. Girl, it's Tamrica. I'm going to call you Miss Lee then. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. But y'all, did y'all watch that video? Did y'all see the video of the girl that she was screaming in the background saying she was being raped, and her friend or another female or another person just stood by and did nothing? You know, because I look at it like that could be one of my children. Why is it so important that people record or stand by and not do nothing? You're involved. If you can hear somebody say help, you're involved. That's just the bottom line. Why is that so much important? Why is that so important? So important. I don't understand it, y'all. Come on, somebody talk to me. Girl, oh my God, no, it's not Tamika. I've been saying your name wrong for the longest. Is it Tamika? I am so shocked. It's Tamika. Duh. Oh my God. I swear I didn't know it. Girl. Well, thank you for correcting me, because She said, Diana said, "This is why I don't trust people." What's up, Sully man? Shorty said, "Yes, sad." Hey, Andrew, thanks for tuning in. Yes, it is sad. It's really sad how I was so upset. I was so mad when I watched it, because I just wanted to put my hands on the girl. I just wanted to put my hands on the girl who was going live. I did. I wanted to put my hands on her, because how can you not help somebody that's screaming? The girl was screaming like bloody murder. She was screaming like, "Help! You know, help!" She kept telling him, and then she said it clear: "You're raping me." She said it clear. And the other girl looking like, "What's going on?" But you're not. You won't call for help. You won't try to help. You won't say, "Hey, chill out." You know what y'all doing? Even see what's going on. And like Diana said, people want to be famous. Why is that? Everybody want to be famous. Like, I don't want that type of fame. I don't. If I got to record somebody going through something, you know, I in order to get famous, I don't want to be famous. Not like that. They record people dying, people deaths, people being jumped, people being kicked out. Why? How? I'm so lost for words that I'm stuttering, but it's like, for real. Why is that entertaining? Somebody going through some type of agony. Have we become so desensitized that we can't even see? Like, we can't even feel what's going on? What's up, Ready Ace? Thanks for tuning in. And I know I tagged a lot of folks. Instead of helping is sad and pathetic. For real. It's like I mean, for real. It's just like you just walk on by. Like, everyday person just, I mean, she literally sat there and did nothing. I don't know about y'all, but I have kids. I have daughters. What's up? That is not your name, Almond Joy. Diane. I forgot you. Takira. I know I'm close or I'm on the money. Hey, girl, how you doing? Yes, LaShondra say, "A damn shame." Tamika says, "Social media is the new drug." I mean, what's that? For real. That is crazy, y'all. But it's not even, social media can be very good. Because you can have a platform and you can use it for, you know, good things. Speaking out, talking about different issues that they're not covering. Different stuff that you see in the hood. But when you got to record folks, you know, going through different things, being shot at, you know, in car accidents. Kira, I knew I was right, girl. How you doing? Oh, I was close. I don't understand that. What's going on with that? What's wrong with that, y'all? Today we talking about, well, right now we touching on the topic of the video that went viral about the young lady screaming in the background while another lady is on live just chilling. So the girl that was screaming in the background, she told the guy, she said, "You raping me." And the other girl sitting on live, she just chilling. She was chilling. She was like, I mean, she even got on FaceTime, or you know how you do it on the live and people pop up on your screen, and she was just like chilling. She was like, "They ain't got nothing to do with me." I was so angry that I got out the bed. And see, we talk about issues like that here. So if this is your first time, we talk about topics like that, y'all. It's crazy. Yeah. And see, I have daughters. I have sons. But most importantly, it's like, that was a female. And she was screaming. I mean, she was screaming and hollering and crying. You could hear all that in her voice. I didn't even think that. I don't think that it was a joke. And she told the guy, "You're raping me. You're raping me." And the young lady sat there on the live. I didn't even call her no lady. She sat there on live and wasn't doing that. She was laughing. But she was looking like, what's going on? But she didn't get up and do nothing. I don't care if you scared or not. You got to speak up about certain things. You can't, anybody can be getting attacked. It can happen to me. It can happen to you. You could be at the gas station. Anything can happen. I don't care how tough you feel like you are. I want somebody to call help for me. Call the police. Y'all just gonna record me? Or y'all just gonna sit there? See, and that, like I'm saying. Oh, okay, let me read y'all comments, because I'm just going on and on and on and on and on. Diana said, "It's the truth, though. Just like Jay-Z said, it's stronger than her." Wait a minute, I can't see. Oh, God, I can't see. Oh, my God, I can't read. I can't see your comment. Oh. I can't see the rest of your comment. Dang it. But when you when you write a full comment like that, I'm going to let y'all know I can't really see. So try to make it a little short. But Kira said, Kira, LOL. Tamika said, "You can, but people live for likes." Exactly. And Diana said, "Yes, I believe in exposing people, but this is just wrong. For real." Wow, right. Tamika said, "This is why I tell my daughter." Hey, Trina. She said, "This is why I tell my daughter, you have to watch these girls. Everyone is not your friend. Girl, would you?" For real. Diana said, "It's stronger than heroin." See, I can't. When they tell me to see more, when they tell me to see more, like to read the rest of your comment, I keep clicking on it, and the only thing is the emojis right there. So on my part, I can't really see all of it. But whoa, Trina girl, we talking about the young lady who was on live. No, Diana, you're fine. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, please. Trina and anybody else who's just now tuning in, we talking about the young lady that was on live, that was screaming help, screaming. She was saying that she was being raped. She told the guy, "You're raping me," while she wasn't even on live. It was somebody else that was, I don't even say that was her friend. I'm going to say it was another person that was there. And that person was on live, but you can hear what's going on in the background. Why? Why? I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. She said, "Every girl is not your friend." Yes. You telling your daughter right. Girls are very jealous and envious these days. They are. What about, and I talked about this, because you just said, some girls are not your friends and different things, and what you was telling your daughter. I talked about this a few weeks ago. What about the young lady that was stabbed at 14? She was stabbed up. She was stabbed by an on and off again friend. The girl wanted to stay a night at her house. She told her no. So the girl got mad and called her on the phone and said, well, you need to come over here and get your stuff. They was on and off again friends. She came and got her stuff. The girl started a fight with her. She beat the girl up. The girl stabbed her. Sliced and diced this girl. I mean, it was on Facebook. I'm sure y'all seen it. If not, I'm glad you didn't see it. I mean, the girl had so many cuts on her, and it killed that little girl. See, so when you told your daughter that these girls is not, everyone is not your friend, you telling her right. You telling her right. I just wanted to touch on that because they not. And this case, this situation reminds me of the Kanika Jenkins thing. How can you go to a party? How can you go to a party? You going to a party with your friends. You're 19 years old, okay? 19, that's what they do. That's what we have done. I don't know why parents today try to act like, oh, I didn't do that. You know, I see some of the people in the comment section, they was all like, well, what's she doing out at 19? She went to a party. She went to a party. Anywho, she went to a party with 3 of her friends. They later found her dead in a freezer. Wait a minute. She was the driver. She drove herself and 3 other friends to that party. That means they came together. And you mean to tell me that nobody know where she went to? They said she was drunk and they found her dead in a freezer. But the one chick, Irene, she went on live. She went on live and you can see different things and you can hear different things in the background. And it just didn't look right. So I'm like, everybody is not your friend. It's people that's plotting on you. Hoping, trying to set you up. Trying to set you up. You can't go everywhere with everybody. Let me read y'all comments. Wow. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. And Diana said, this is why you call the cops. Exactly. Just call the police. She said, Trina said, I had to teach my daughter the word friends means something real. For real. Oh my God, you're absolutely right. Let me read. Tamika said, girl, I feel so weird calling you Tamika, but I'm going to call you Tamika because that's your name. She said, remember the girl who threw boiling water on her friend? No. I don't remember that. Wow. Oh my God. Trina said, snakes are females too. For real. Oh, Tamika said Kanika was the only cute one. Okay, for real. I mean, I followed that story for so long, and I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for more information to come out because I want them to be caught. Not only was she the only cute one, but she had her own money. You know, her daddy had left them money. They had a trust fund. So that's why you seen the pictures that she was always dressed nice and everything. Her daddy left her some money. Left her and her brother some money. Whew. Now Diana said I was 17 with my own apartment. Woo, girl, that was young. But you probably was mature enough to handle it. Oh my God. Hey Roderick, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. But oh my God. That's crazy. Marlene, Tamika said, yep, at the sleepover. I couldn't get it out. Hey, Marlena, how you doing? She said, that part, Trina. She said, yes, your murderers comes with smiles and kisses and hugs and boo and all this and that. Like, friend, my best friend. Wow. See, and that's a different day and time. Nowadays, I think it was Tamika who just said it. Yes, they are very jealous and envious instead of being empowering. Be empowering. Say, okay, that's cute. I like that. You know, instead of planning and plotting on what another person have. And that brings me to just like the movie Superfly. I don't know if y'all seen the new version. Right. Judas kisses. Jesus. Right. I don't know if y'all seen Roger, we talking about the young lady. Roger, did you see the video where, hey Anjanette, did you see the video where the young lady was screaming on live that she was being raped while the other chick was on live not even doing anything about it? Excuse me. Oh, she said, I used the word friend wrong when I was younger. Yes, and my mother would say associate. Exactly. You're absolutely right. Right. Tamika said, right, we weren't raised like that. We were embraced. She said, we wasn't raised like that. We embraced one another. Exactly. We did. We embraced one another. We did. You know, like, you know, just really want to see people make it. Like, I got the same opportunities as you had. You know, we both had to say, let's make it. It's not about that. Wow. Yeah, that was too much for me. When I saw that, I got so mad. I just wanted to put my hands on the girl who was doing the live. And Jeanette said, I saw it. I couldn't believe it. Crazy. 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 What is this world coming to? But I'm going to stress this. Because she looked kind of young. But that's no excuse to not help somebody. So I'm going to say this, y'all. Please tell your children. Do not become one of those people. If you see it, I don't care if you duck off in the bathroom or tell them, all right, I got to go. My mama want her car back. Tell them something to get out of there and call 911. I don't care. That's not right. I'm going to try to, hey, Patrick, hey, uncle. I'm going to try to intervene my best. Like, I never was the type of person to sit around and let stuff going on. Especially when, like, two people is about to fight. I'm like, what y'all fighting for? And I couldn't believe it. But it's people like that. I remember I was staying in some apartments, and it was two best friends. They were best friends. These was little girls, and they were about to fight. And I was like, I'm not going to let y'all fight. Y'all not going to fight. Not here. See, I was always the one that's like, no, you're not going to do that. No, 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 you know. But the parents was standing around, and they was like, well, beat her ass. You know, the parents was condoning it. What's up, Tamisha? I just could not believe it, y'all. We talking about, I don't know if y'all seen it yet, but it's a video going around where a young lady was, a young lady went live, and in the background, you can hear another woman screaming bloody murder, and she was saying, you're raping me. While the girl was on live, she was chilling like, she was looking like, that don't sound right. But she didn't do nothing. So then she talking to the people on her live. They was like, you ain't gonna help shorty. She was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Diana said back then your enemies was still getting money with you. You okay? Dang. What about, I just don't understand it. That's why I say, please tell your children. I don't care if you have grown children. Tell them, talk to them. I mean, for real, because that right there, that made me mad. It did. That ticked me off. We have to do better as a generation. But I'm like, I be thinking like, when I see different stuff on Facebook, and I see ghetto stuff, and I see like it be like a whole bunch of kids fighting and arguing, I be like, where are the parents? Do y'all ever wonder that? Like, I know somebody, mother or father, see them on live, or not live, but see them on Facebook, on the viral videos, and see them acting a fool. You understand? I'm sure the parents are aware, especially the videos that goes viral. What are they saying? I just want to know. What do the I just want to know what the parents are saying. What are they thinking when you see your child on a video like that? When you see your child, if I see my child on a video not doing anything, not trying to help anyone that's screaming for their life, me and my child, we gonna have some problems. I'm gonna knock them upside their head. I'm just being honest. Oh my God. But anywho, y'all, just Bree, let me see. Bree said they don't be monitoring their pages like they should, or just don't care. I'm like, but I'm sure somebody, okay, we talking about like the videos that went viral. I remember it was a video where a young boy was at school and he was sitting down at lunch, and the guy just was beating him. He was beating him so bad, they said the boy was in a coma. And I don't even know what happened. But where's the parents? Like, when you see your child do some foolishness, or better yet, go up to a abandoned school or in a parking lot and fight with a group of girls, because that's what we've been seeing now. Is a lot of young girls, they thinking it's cool to be in all these fights. Because don't start crying when something happened, when you could have prevented it. I really would love to have one of the parents on the show whose child video went viral. I mean, like, what were you thinking? What were the consequences? I mean, because if I see my kids out here acting like a fool, I'm gonna kick their butt. I don't care how old they are. We're going to have some problems. You're not going to be on Facebook and all this and acting a fool, fighting. What about the ones that's jumping people? Trina said parents not parents anymore. They too busy being the kid's friend. Oh my. Yes, you're exactly right. Bree said what Trina just said. And Trina said, all 5 of mine is grown, but they still get, she said, but I still get in their business and get in their ass. Exactly. For real. Now, that's parenting. That's parenting. You can't just do what you want to do. That's all. I mean, and once they grown, I understand. But I take my hat off to the parents that stand up and say something. Like the one, I guess he was going out for the riots, I guess in, what was that, Baltimore? But the mama called the police on him. Well, and said, that's my son on the news. See, that's my mom. My mom would do something like that. Like, you're not finna be out here acting like a fool. For real. Like, okay, that's my son. You going down there, you do something stupid. I don't understand it. And I know you can't put it all on the parents, but when I'm like, I just don't get it, y'all. I'm asking a question because I honestly do not get it. I just don't understand. And it starts with at home. And at a certain age, you know right from wrong. Just like the 5 dudes who was throwing furniture over the overpass. What was it, 475 or I-75? One of them. They were throwing things, and they were teenagers, and they were throwing things, hey Tiffany, over the overpass, which killed somebody. It killed a man from Mount Morris. Nope, she don't. But yeah, it killed a man. I'm like, you know your child was throwing furniture, and I'm going to be in the courtroom like, Your Honor, throw the book at his ass. I'm going to be saying that. Whew, but y'all, that's just too much for me. I saw that and it really touched my heart. And like Diane said she cried. You know, that's too much to see that type of video floating around and you do nothing. Tiffany, we talking about the young lady, the video that's floating around where the young lady went live, but in the background you can hear another young lady screaming for her dear life. You know, she was saying, you're raping me. And the other girl was on live like, yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. She was just very nonchalant. And I think that is That's crazy. I don't know what part, Anjanette. I don't know. We were just touching on that particular topic. But listen, I just, stuff like that, I'm going to tell everybody. Travel. When you have to take a step back from everyday life. I don't care. Put your coins together and go see the world. Travel. I took a trip recently out of the country. Hey, bruh, man. I took a trip recently out of the country, and it was so beautiful, to the Dominican Republic. And it was so beautiful. And I tell people, listen, travel, because you can't let different things that's in the United States consume you, because you'll go crazy. All of the madness that we see, listen, get out, travel, go see the world for real. But look, moving on in other news, y'all. Trina said, right, I told mine, if you're grown enough to do the mess, be grown enough to be ready for, I can't see what else. Let me see if it's done. Oh, we got it. Be ready for what's right, for what's going to happen, because I'm going to turn you in before I let anybody do anything to you. Now, I'm telling you, you see Mr. Ellis, who just logged in, he know firsthand that my mom called the police on him. She told him, she said he did it. And he didn't even do it. But it was something that he could explain better. I don't know if he wanted to, but she was like, he did it. It sounded like him. It probably was him. He did it. She wasn't for that mess. And she's still not. I'm telling you, she would turn you in. She would turn you in, and I'm gonna keep it all the way live, y'all. I'm finna tell the truth. I got a sibling that many years ago did a gas run, and the police got the license plate. The gas station got the license plate, called the police. The police called my mom and was like, my mama was like, my mama said, he said she ratted me out. So listen, y'all, my mom was like, she said that was Ingrid. She said that was Ingrid, and she gave my name, my whole name, my social security number. Hey, Carlos. She gave all my information. Well, come to find out, it wasn't me. She sat back and she thought about it, and she called the police back and said, that wasn't Ingrid. That was such and such. I'm talking about, gave the whole description, her social security number. That's the type of mom I have. She's not gonna go down for you. Hey, Sharika. Tiffany said, that sounds like my mama. She'll turn you in with the quickness. Girl, for real. My mama would turn you in because the car, it was her car. So they got her information. They thinking that she did it. But it wasn't. But after, she talked to them, they had whoever, they had this person come up there and pay. But my mama will rat you out. Long story short, she will rat you out. And I tell my kids, I will rat you out. You don't do it. Yeah, that's bruh man. And he just said, she will rat you out for real, y'all. Listen, all of y'all that's just tuning in. Oh my God. That's just crazy, y'all. But look, I'm gonna get on with this news. Now listen, I'm gonna fly by this because I don't really like covering the news, but I'm gonna do it because I'm no filter news and talk. But they be so full of it. They be so full of it. Now they gonna say that NASA issues a statement on potential discovery of a large body of water on Mars. They been new. See, when it's BS, I just fly past it. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been new it. Stay off them folks' planet. Why are you there? Why are they still discovering stuff on the new, on these planets? Just leave them alone. But see, I hope that they have a plan. I hope they go ahead and pack up and just go to Mars and just let us be. But let me read what Tiffany said. She said, back in the day, I was trying to steal a radio from Rent-A-Center. Girl. Back in the day, I was trying to steal a radio from Rent-A-Center. She called them on me. Wait. Oh my God, let me see if it's gonna let me read. Oh, okay, it let me do it. She said she called them on me and told them exactly where I was. Oh my God. See, now your mama, oh my God. She sound like my mama for real. What she called, and where was you at, Tiffany? She said, hell yeah, before E.T. come home. For real. Tiffany, I just want to know, where were you at when they showed up? Girl, you was trying to get that them big speakers. Diana said, I'm back. Welcome back, Diana. But, oh my God, yeah, that's crazy. But look, who all watched the movie Acrimony? Now, I know I'm late. I'm late, y'all. I be late on my movies. Like, I really don't do TV. I promise you. The only thing I watch on TV is Power. That's it. But I watched Acrimony. You didn't. You didn't. Oh, my God. That was a very, very good movie. I want to know who all watched it. So let me give y'all a little tea about this movie. This movie, it was powerful. It was powerful because I'm looking at the lessons in the movie. And so many women, okay, starring Taraji P. Henson, she starred in that movie. Oh my God, how y'all not haven't seen it yet? Yeah, she started in that movie. Anyway, it's been out since March. So y'all can't fault me for finna tell it. But I ain't gonna really get into deep. Okay, it was. Yes, it was so, the lessons in this movie was so good. And the reason why I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I gotta do a show on this. Diane said, that's my girl. Mashonda said, create their own reality. Not only that. Oh, Tiffany said, I was moving to another house. So she pulled up with them and was like, just give them their stuff, Tiffany. Wait a minute. Oh, gosh. That is funny. Oh, my God. That is so big. Shout out to your mom, man. That is hilarious. Tiffany, just give them their stuff. Girl, you know how Rent-A-Center used to have them big speakers. Was it the big speakers? Girl, the big speakers. Yeah. You wanted that. Now, Hilario says, which that's bruh man, which that's Andre. He says, when I walked in the courtroom, my mama stood up. You a lie. And I'm going to tell her, you lying. She said, my mama stood up and wait a minute, she stood up at me and said, wait a minute, there he is. Stop lying. He lying, y'all. He lying. He lying. Don't be doing my mama like that, boy. My mama ain't do that. Tiffany said, and I was pissed. Girl, them radios back in the Rent-A-Center, I know exactly what you're talking about. Wow, now that is funny. Your mom, I'm telling you. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? But y'all, I'm telling you, that's what you have to do. Like for your kids, you can't condone everything that they do. Like, you can't be out here acting a fool. I don't understand it. So, and then you see a lot of grown-ups that condone it. Wow, Tiffany, that was funny. Thank you for sharing that information. But back on, we talking about the movie Acrimony. Now, and I know, you know why? I really like, when I watched it, and I told y'all I'm late, okay? It's been out. But I'm just now seeing it. But when I watched it, I was like, wow, I know so many Tarajis or whatever her name was at that time. For real. So anyway, she was dating, she met a guy in college. she met a guy in college, and he was the love of her life. You know, they were young, they started dating, and then they eventually got married. You know, but she was the breadwinner. So what I want to know is, like, ladies, can y'all do that? Can you support a man? See, her mom had passed away. Her mom had passed away and left her. Trina said, girl, that movie was deep and good, for real. So her mom had passed away, left her, what was it, $350,000 and a house. And a house. Her mom had, you know, her mom had left her all that money, but mind you, she's young, he's young, and they're in college, but they fell in love. And her sisters was against him, one of them, from day one. She was against him. And sometimes we let people influence our relationships. I know I'm skipping a little bit, but we let people influence our relationships. So the sister told her, don't tell him about no money, that mama left you this money. And don't tell him about that mama left you this house. You know, but long story short, too late. No. But she told him. And so before they got married. Oh, okay. LaShondra says she waited too long to speak up on what was wearing her down. Exactly. But wait a minute. So many women do this before they got married. Before they got married, she bought him a car. Before they got married, she caught him cheating. Bought him a car. Why? So many times, y'all, we do this. Make permanent decisions with temporary people. I mean, they weren't engaged at that time. You know, how many times have you did it for your boyfriend? You know, you gave him some money, or you bought him something, or you did this, or you did that. Keep it 1,000. Now, mind you, your boyfriend. That's where we mess up. And because she did it willingly for him, she began to regret it. Throw it up in his face. Hey, Keisha. No, y'all, for real. Now, Trina said, we had to talk about that movie. I still feel like she had all rights to cut up. No. She said to cut up the way she did. No, she didn't. Trina. She said because of, she said because of her, right. Because of her bitter sister getting in her head, messed up the relationship. You know what? Her wounds was self-inflicted. So listen, y'all. So after after she you know, she did so much before the marriage. You can't do it. You can't make these permanent decisions, buying houses, getting joint bank accounts, and you're not married. This is where you mess up. This is where we have messed up. And you can't do it. I know some people may disagree, but then guess what? When it's over, now you're regretting it, now you're upset. You know, well, you can't do that. Now, like I said, before the marriage, he cheated. Before the marriage, she bought him a car. Oh, and before the marriage, she paid his tuition. He needed some money for a couple of semesters. But because she loved him, now she did all that, but ended up regretting it later. But she had the right to say yes or no. Those wounds was self-inflicted. But listen, she said, I believe in holding it down. She said, for your man, if he's down and out. Now, Diana, I agree. I agree. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. She said, yes, you train people how to treat you. LaShondra said she shouldn't have been mad at nobody. Thank you, LaShondra. She shouldn't have been mad at nobody but herself. But who? Oh, Diana went to the word. She said the Bible says be of assurance for no man. Wow. She said she thought with her heart though. But if you do it from the heart, you don't bring it back up. You don't regret. You did it for the heart. So y'all, okay, now all this happened before the marriage. So then she decided. So let me tell you. So when she called him the book of Proverbs, okay, got you. I'm gonna look that up. Now listen, y'all. When she caught him cheating, she got so angry. She got so angry that he was living. Okay, let me back up a little bit. They had a little money because her mama left her that type of money. You know, her mama left her $350,000 and a house. Okay, and he was living in a trailer, but he was in school, and they was both young, and he was in school. You know, okay, you don't knock him when he down, but when she caught him cheating after. Wait a minute, let me back. It's so much, y'all. But listen, wait a minute. It's so much, but listen. When she bought him the car, she wasn't getting no phone calls. He stopped calling. She had to call him if she wanted to talk to him. So then, when he was cheating in his trailer, she got so angry that she ran her truck into the trailer and knocked the trailer over. But not only that, y'all, because y'all gonna miss it. Not only that, hey, Patrice, she passed out. And I guess she ruptured her ovaries and had to have a full hysterectomy. And I think she was just barely 21. Barely 21. Now, mind you, all that was because of her. For real, all that was because of her, y'all. I'm talking about she ruptured her ovaries so she couldn't have no more kids. That's why I tell everybody, and I come in contact with, and not only everybody, but myself and whatever, you gotta be responsible for your actions. You gotta think before you do anything. I'm talking about you so pissed off that you can't see straight. Now because she can't have no kids, you know, that's gonna make her cling to him even more. You know, but they got married. Let me read y'all comments. Hold up. Reality check when she got that check. LOL. She didn't have to tell him. And you know what? He didn't ask. You know, he was mentioning things, but she had the right to say yes or no. Diana said that should have been an end of it. She went way too far. Wait a minute. Tiffany said, now mind you, all that was before they got married. She went way too far. She spent too much time worrying about what he had going on. Right. And that in itself drove her insane. But you know what? Trina said, I've done that before. I got a man a car. I helped him out. Worked my butt off to keep him happy. And he, girl, this is something. And he still cheated. And yes, no lie, I cut up. But I learned, stop giving boyfriend, husband treatments. Lesson learned. Exactly. Been there, done that. I ain't about no car, but, you know, been there, done that. Yes. Wow, y'all, now that's crazy. Yeah, she let the past steal her pride, says Keisha, because she lost trust in her husband and listening to bitter, ooh-wee. Oh, gosh, it's not letting me read the rest of it. Wait a minute, bitter siblings, yes, not making decisions for herself. My husband told me everything before we got married. Now that's the kicker. He didn't tell her everything. So he had big dreams of making this type of battery, this powerful battery. And he was going to school, and he had dreams, y'all. He had dreams. And he was trying to make this battery, and he wanted to sell this battery to this big, important company. That's what he wanted to do. For years, this is what he wanted to do. Now, he worked on this battery, but he didn't work. Now, this is after they got married. He worked on the battery, and she bought the parts, everything that they needed, but he didn't work. He did little odd jobs, but he didn't work. Now, could you support a man like that? Could you support a man? I'm talking about he needed wires, he needed lights, he needed this. She bought everything. Even took care of the household. Could you do that? Like she says, he did little odd jobs, so basically he really didn't work. He did odd jobs from time to time. Ooh, y'all is cutting up. Hey, Miss Alexandra. Rage changed her whole life. It did. That one night of, listen, LaShondra, that one night of rage, that moment, those seconds of rage, that changed her whole life. So now they're in this marriage and they're just existing. They're just existing. He's working on his thing. She's working her butt off. She's working her butt off. Can you support a man like that, though, y'all? Can y'all support a man like that? Ooh. Keisha said, all men will cheat. Diana said, girl. Dang it, it's not going up. Everything, for real. And he asked my parents. Okay, see, now that's good. That's a good man. And he asked my parents their permission for my hand in marriage. See, now that's a man. That's a man. He wasn't never sitting on the couch with his hands down his pants. No, he was never sitting on the couch with his hands down his pants. LaShondra said, no, he wasn't sitting on the couch chilling. He had a vision. He had a vision. He worked on this battery, y'all. I'm talking about he believed in this battery. He told her, listen, this is going to hit. This is going to work. You know, just work with me, baby. This is going to hit. So he worked on that battery faithfully, but in the meantime of him working on this battery, they running out of money. And she's working her butt off 2 jobs. She was an office assistant and a housekeeper. Office assistant by day, housekeeper by night. She worked her butt off to pay the bills. And not only that, by him not doing enough research and different things into the battery, he knocked the power out. The whole house, the whole wiring cost $30-something thousand. So she had to pay what little money she had left. You know, she had to pay to get that fixed. And then some, because they was in a hole. So while they was in this hole and she was working and she was working and she was working, he asks her to mortgage her mother's house. Now, the house that was paid for, the mom worked hard, paid the house off. He asked her to mortgage the house. See, now that's when I had a problem. But could you do it? Could you, I'm telling you, could y'all believe in a man like that enough to do it? She said her back was against the wall. Could you do that? I mean, could you do that? Could you be that type of woman that give that type of support? I'm going to support you, but I can't support you like 100% totally. We both have to put 100% in this thing. Now, I understand he had a vision, but come on. Like, I believe in your vision. I believe in your vision enough that I paid your semester. You know, I paid your semester. I believe in your vision enough that I bought you a car. I believe in your vision that I'm taking care of the household. I believe in your vision. But now I'm paying all the bills and you want me to get more in debt? Because you want me to mortgage my mama's house? Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me go back. Now, Diana said her mom knew she was getting married before her. Keisha said it looked like he was using her at first. Wait a minute, Keisha. We ain't even on that part. We ain't even on that part yet. It looked like he was using her. LaShonda said he was working on their future. Now, you're right. You're right. And she was his wife, and she supported him. She did. I mean, Trina said, we was working on his goals and dreams, though. Some get support just off sex. If a man is trying, why not hold him down until y'all can come up? Exactly. I agree, but I felt like I'm going to help you and I'm going to support you. Now, I need you to help and support me. It's a mutual thing. I ain't telling you to give up on your hopes and your dreams. Now, later on, she told him when the money was gone and the house was about to be foreclosed because she couldn't keep up the payments, she told him, just put it away. It's not going to work. Just put it away. Now, this is after 18 years of marriage. So many years of marriage. She asked him that. She said, I need your help. I need you to help. I don't want to be dead dog tired all the time. That's what she told. I don't want to be tired all the time. I'm working 2 jobs. I'm worn out. Can you help me? See, as a man, he should have been helping her. I understand you're working on your dream, but you got to help around here too. You can't forget about home. So the house, let me read y'all comments first. Girl, I got you. Don't worry about no typo. Diana said, I would not do it because my husband would never place me in that position. But we just saying, we saying, what if? What if? Now, I loved his drive. As far as being persistent on his goals and his dreams. I mean, he said that battery is gonna hit. He meant it. He said it. He worked towards that. So this is not like an average, a bum-ass dude that we see every day. This ain't just somebody that's like, this is her husband. First of all, this is not a boyfriend. This is her husband at this time. He ain't just leeching, He's working on something. He's working for their future. Now he promised her, he said, listen, I'm gonna have a boat named after you. We're gonna have you're gonna have a boat named after you, or however that goes. We're gonna be in a penthouse on the top floor. He had a vision for them. But can you be that woman that hold on that long and not see anything? And I understand, I'm gonna say this, I understood her frustration. Because how long? How long? Now it's getting tight. It's getting so tight that the house is about to be foreclosed. What you gonna do? You feel me? What you gonna do? Now, okay, I got all that. But now it's tight that my back against the wall. I'm worn out. I'm tired, and our crib about to go. What are you gonna do? See, he worked from time to time, but she said it didn't even cover the light bill half the time. And mind you, he's working on a battery, so he's using power. He's running up a bill. So I just ask, can you be I think she held out as long as she possibly could. Let me read y'all comments, y'all. She said, look how long they was married before she even asked him why. He never asked what she wanted. Exactly. It was all about him. I think he was selfish. I think he was selfish. At that time, I thought he was a little selfish, because you see your wife struggling. I'm going to help you with your hopes and your dreams. You got to help me with mine too. You see your wife struggling. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Right. He never asked what she wanted. He had, thank you. I said this when I first watched it. He had tunnel vision to give her what he promised. Was it that, or to get what he wanted? Was it tunnel vision to give it to her, or tunnel vision of what he wanted? Now, I know by her being his wife, she'll reap some of the benefits too, but we can't get thrown in the street. We can't get kicked out. Bruh, I can't hold on for that long. We about to be put out, and you still talking about this battery, and our house about to be foreclosed on. I can't hang on that long. See, now I'm gonna be upset. Sometimes you have to believe in your man, but be smart with it. Exactly. Always keep something. Ooh. She said, always keep something on the side for yourself, called emergency money. Exactly. Oh my God. Now, Diana, you just said a mouthful, because she said vision don't pay bills. Exactly. He still had to live outside of his dreams, you know, what he believed in, what his goals. He still had to live outside of that. So you still have a mortgage that you got to pay. But he put so much on her. He put so much on her. Now, like I said, some of those wounds were self-inflicted, because you didn't even have to tell him you had that type of money. You know, you didn't have to do the things that you did, but you did it anyway. LaShondra said, lacked communication for real. Thank you. Marlena said he was flat out selfish. Financially for real. But she should have been told him. But she was trying to hang on. Tiffany said, but she should have been told him that she was tired and needed him to do something. I mean, but why I got to tell you when you live here too? You see it. You see that damn battery. You see we struggling. You see I'm getting up every morning. You see it. You feel me? You see it, y'all. The movie was oh my God, it was such a good movie. But that's not it. A person can only do what you allow. Exactly. I totally agree, Tiffany. A person can only do what you allow. Exactly. But she was a wife. We ain't talking about a baby mama. We ain't talking about a girlfriend. We talking about a wife. You know, she was trying to honor her vows and be there for her man, but I felt like he put too much pressure on her. He put too much pressure on her. Can I be that type of wife? No, I can't be. I'm going to support you, but you still got to live outside of here. You got to kick in. You got to kick in some funds. I mean, she wasn't asking for much. Now, Trina said, no, I can't believe he was selfish. He had a dream and he didn't stop until he made it come true. Okay, so what that mean? Get our stuff put on the curve because you got a dream? Wait a minute. She said, I guess maybe it's just me, but I would hold him down. But that's just me. No, Trina, it's not just you, because we all are agreeing that, you know, hold him down, but for how long? So when you say hold him down, you okay with paying everything? You know, just believing in his dream. Me, hell to the no. I can't do it for 18 years straight, you know, struggle. He put a lot of stress on her. Now, Diana said, I was standing by my man while he was trying to get custody of his daughter. That's good. What's up, Ahmad? Is it Ahmad or what's up? Diana said, I held it down for years. It was frustrating, but I knew he had his daughter taken from him. Now, that's different. That's different. You know, a little bit. Now he has his daughter, and I don't even have to work full time. Now, see, that's awesome. Now, that's awesome. But Diana, hey, Jesse. But Diana, what I'm saying is, but would you, so you took on, you said he was trying to get his daughter in your situation. So you mean to tell me you took on the whole responsibility, financially? Did you do all that without no help from him? You see these roaches kill them. What? Well, if you don't get Keisha Jackson. Now, Marlena said a man is supposed to lead. When you marry, the woman is to follow. But nowadays, these men rather leave, lie, and go to the dusty, needy females. Okay, I got you. But he worked too. No. He did odd jobs. She said he did odd jobs from time to time. That ain't working. You know, that's that. And then when she asked him, he said he'll get a job. When she confronted him about everything, you know, about the bills and how they were struggling, and he said, I'll get a job to help out. You know, she was like, help out. You know, you live here too. Come on. She said, wait a minute, Now, Marlena said, if I'm working, providing, my man needs to be doing it too. Diana said, yes, I did. Okay, so you said you did. Now, Diana, was it 18 years? You know, but the fact that you did it, you held it down, you believed in him, and he was a good man. But I understand her point. Now, listen, y'all. This ain't even the tea. So he was persistent. You know, the sister, she still had the family in her ear. You know, the sister was never fond of him. So after the sisters found out that their mama house was about to be foreclosed on from a cousin who worked at the bank, you know, the sisters and their husband came up with, you know, they came to him with a proposition. And it was a way to help everybody out. So if he become basically a delivery man and make these deliveries, got to make them on time, you know, they can get advancement from the different restaurants and stuff that they deliver to, and they'll be able to, what they say, save the house. They'll be able to save the house or whatever in 3 months, or, you know, pay that money back in 3 months. Pay the money back in 3 months. Okay, so mind you, the chick who he was cheating with, who he cheated with. Now he said he cheated one time, and that was the time before they got married. That she ran her car, her truck, into his little trailer. She ended up working at the company. She ended up working at the company of, you know, of this place that he wanted to sell his battery to. So, anywho, they made small talk. They met up for coffee. But, let me see. I'm trying to make sure I ain't missing nothing. So, when he finally, okay, let me back up. He was calling this company and he was mailing this company or whatever. He wanted a meeting with the head man in charge, Mr. Prescott. He did it for years. He did it for like over 18 years, you know, the whole marriage, he did it. They made videos together, like, you know, talking about this battery. They made all these videos. So he was persistent. He wanted He knew it would work. He knew the company that he was going to sell it to. All this. So, let me back up. So, the chick who he had cheated with, she worked at the company. So, they met up for coffee. So, long story short, because I ain't trying to tell it word for word, but she ended up calling him and said, listen, you finally got a meeting with Mr. Prescott. She said, can you be here at 11:30? She told him, can you be here at 11:30? Now, he was supposed to make these deliveries at 11 o'clock. I don't blame him. But he was supposed to make the deliveries. He had to be there at 11 o'clock. But he had this meeting with her at 11:30. So this was his dream. This was his dream, okay? He said, forget them deliveries, but he said, forget them deliveries. Think about it. Forget them deliveries. The deliveries was going to help save the house. Save the house. Save the sister and them business. It was going to, help them out dearly. But he said, forget these deliveries. I'm going to this interview or, with this man who I've been trying to get a job with or trying to sell his battery to for years. So he did. He ditched the truck. He went home, spruced up. He went to that meeting. But before he went to the meeting, the woman left her wallet in the truck. So the sister went out to clock the miles before he do the delivery. She see the wallet. She took it to the sister. See, sometimes we're going to pause, break right there, because sometimes I hope you got meddling people that's in your business. Please don't become that person. Please do not become that person. She didn't know why. She didn't know who the woman could have been. She didn't know nothing. She just wanted to tell her sister that this wallet was in your husband's truck. Please don't be that type of person. Do y'all know somebody like that? Now, we gonna pause for a minute. Pause for the cause. Do y'all know somebody like that? That's so quick to deliver bad information. Anytime you try to do anything or they don't like your mate, they don't like the people you deal with, they don't like nothing, just always want to deliver bad information. Now, that was crazy. So anyway, he went to that meeting, and Mr. Prescott, he ditched the truck, and everything that truck was going to help out, he ditched the truck. And he had that meeting. Now, I'm going to say this. I would have ditched the truck too. I would have. If I knew this was my dream job or my dream opportunity, I would have ditched the truck too. I would have went for it. He went for it. So before he left to the meeting, she confronted him about the wallet. The sister had already gave it to him, already said everything. She confronted him about the wallet. Like, why was her wallet in this truck? Now she went ziggity boom because she think he's back messing around with this woman. Let me read what y'all had to say, because I know y'all been going ham. Diana said every 2 weeks. Okay, that's awesome. She said, no, I don't hold down a lazy ass man, but someone that's trying, yes. Now, if he gives up, I give up. Only for Trina said, only for my husband, not my boyfriend. They come and go. Tiffany said, that's the same thing as all these niggas that swear. Oh, girl, now you're preaching. She said, that's the same thing that all these niggas that swear they gonna be the next rapper. Don't, see, now, okay, see, she said, no, wait a minute, y'all. Let me read what Tiffany said. She said, that's the same thing as all these niggas that swear they're going to be the next rapper. Don't got no job. Because they swear they in the studio. So the woman working her butt off to support them. What's the difference? It ain't no difference. And that's exactly where I was going with it. I was looking for my notes. But exactly. So if you can support him on his dream, what if his dream was to be a rapper? He's well in his 30s, his 40s right now. What if his dream He got that same dream, that same drive to be a rapper. Every time you turn around, he's rapping, he's doing it. Could you support him? It's the same thing. Could you support him? You know, he's in the studio. He said, baby, we gonna make it. It's the same thing. Can you support him? Now that's a Tiffany, that it is. It's the same thing. But a lot of people and a lot of women down there, oh, he's trying to rap and he's 40 or whatever, but that's his dream. That's his dream. You can't kill that man's dream, and ain't nobody dream better than the other. Wow. Now that was, she said no, it was a year and a half. Okay, see, that's awesome. He probably felt like she was the boss. LOL. She used to, wait a minute. She used to even let the sisters talk to him like he wasn't, like he wasn't nothing. Abusing his manhood, LaShondra said. You think so? You know, she didn't have to give all her money away. She had a mind of her own. Exactly. And there's no way she let him mortgage her home. Exactly. He shouldn't have even asked that. Remember, y'all, he asked that. He asked to mortgage her mother's house. He asked it. He shouldn't have never asked that. See, that made me look like, nigga, you selfish. And I hate to be, but I'm going to be blunt. You selfish. Why would you ask that? And then at risk of losing it. Wait a minute. And not working at all. No way she spoiled him over. Right. Spoiled and ended up with a rotten situation. She created her bed from the beginning, so she lay in his selfish ways. Marlena said, yes, I stayed away from them. Yes. She said the sister made a small situation into something big. Yes, she absolutely did. There's nothing anyone can say to me about my hubby that I don't already know. Exactly. You don't put outsiders in your business. And LaShondra said, she was letting the sisters talk to him crazy, but, I mean, did they lie? Did the sister lie? She was out of pocket. She was out of pocket because you're not going to talk to my man like that. But come to find out, she didn't lie. She was telling her right. Don't tell him you got no money. Don't tell him mama left you this house. He's gonna, he cheated on you. He was the the sister, she went overboard, but I don't know, y'all. She said, yes, I would have went too. It was his dream coming true. See, I would have booked out. I would have booked, but by him making that appointment, with the dream president of the company, his dream job, or not even job, his dream opportunity. By him making that appointment, it left the family, though. Listen, I want y'all to get this. It left the family in a bad situation. They said, if you don't make this delivery, we can lose our trucks. We can lose the business of the restaurant owner, and we can lose our trucks. He knew all this before he went. So it left the family in a bad situation. Now listen. Now that's not it, y'all. Wait a minute. She said, I was stupid one time. It won't happen again. These men of today be frauds, girl. She said, no, I don't let no one disrespect my husband. I will always defend my husband's honor. Exactly. Now, yes, there's a limit to the help. That's all we saying, Trina. There's a limit. She said, I do understand that. She said, tell me the truth, but don't be disrespectful. Exactly. That's what Diana said, y'all. Oh, my God. So he knew that would put the family in a bad situation. But when he went there, they offered him some money. They offered him $800,000. And he turned it down, knowing that their house was going to be in foreclosure. You know, knowing that they was in a bind financially, knowing that by you making this meeting, it's a possibility that the family business can go under too, because they was going to lose their trucks. But, right, Diana said she didn't know who she was. So, that was at that moment when he came back and told them that he turned down the money, and that was that moment that she wanted a divorce. She wanted a divorce. She was done. She was done. She had did everything she thought she could possibly do. She was worn out. And 3 months later, the house went into foreclosure. She had to move in with her sister. And then she said he hadn't called and checked on me or nothing. Wow. But then, let me scratch my head, because then after y'all get a divorce, you get a job when you could have got a job in the first place. You get a job. He got a job as a dishwasher. All he had to do was get a job in the first place, a steady job, have some steady money coming in. Y'all, the movie was awesome. I'm telling y'all. But, oh my God. Like, for real. I'm like Trina. I'm with you. It's a limit to the help. It's a limit. It definitely is a limit to the help. Wow. When you know who you are, that's the beginning of wisdom. Exactly. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right, Diana. But y'all, it was crazy. But the movie is called Acrimony because it means ill will, bitterness. You know, she began to feel that towards him. She was upset. She was, you know, she just felt so, you know, and that wasn't even it. Because now that I'm thinking back, she didn't even feel that when she moved out and nothing. It was when she found out his battery hit. His battery hit for millions. Think about it, y'all. It hit for millions. She was living her life. You know, she was on dates and stuff. She was chilling. You know, she was still thinking about him because she still loved him. And before he signed those divorce papers, he asked her, you know, he told her, I love you. You know, I don't want to do this. We don't have to do this. The sister kept yapping, but she crying. So you're crying because you feeling something. So she went on ahead and divorced him. But she didn't start feeling, you know, that acrimony, that ill will and that bitterness until she found out he got that money. That movie was crazy, okay? It was crazy. So then he shows up at the job. He shows up at her job. He showed up with some flowers. He gave her $10 million. They divorced. He said, I want to thank you for believing in me. He thanked her. He gave her a check for $10 million, some flowers, and the deed and keys to her mama house that he had bought back. He gave her $10 million. He gave her money. He gave her $10 million. Now, she was saying that she want all the stuff, you know, she was calculating, and she said she want all that he had. She invested in him, and that was over like $1 million. But he came back and gave her $10 million. $10 million. Bought the mama house that they had got foreclosed. Bought that house back. Gave her the keys and the deed to the house. $10 million. Check for $10 million. Check was good. That's when she flipped out. That's when she flipped out. Now, Diana, you absolutely right. Trina said, Diana said $10 million don't take the pain away. But Diana, she was cool. She was cool up until then. So then, After she found out that he got the money, because look, let me back up. When he came to her job, and she got up and she went to the door and she went to see him. She said, before he can even really get what he wanted out, she was all like, we ain't never getting back together. That she blurted it out. We ain't never getting back together. So then, when she found out that he got that money, she showed up at his house. She showed up at his house and was all like, she went in, she knocked on it, she rang the doorbell, he let her in, and he looking sideways. Oh, wait a minute, let me back up, because I'm almost to the end, but let me back up. So listen, so while they got the divorce, he hit hard times. He was on hard times. He was at a shelter, but he got a job. He was a dishwasher. So the woman who he cheated with, who works at that company that he's trying to get to buy his battery, that woman ended up calling him. Because, you know, they still want this battery. He didn't take the deal the first time, but the president of the company still talking to her about this battery. They still really want this battery, so it's kind of in negotiations. So she calling him. She like, I've been trying to get in contact with you. And he was like, you know, he basically fell on hard times. You know, he said, we divorced. She said, well, I'm coming to get you. She said, I'm coming to get you. She said, I'm finna come get you. She came and got him. She said, why you didn't tell me you was in the shelter? She came and got him, took him to her house, and kind of cleaned them up, but it never said that he was messing around with her. It never said that he messed around with her. Again, you know, it never said it. So she cleaned them up. See, that's why women have to be careful with what you do and what you say, because you thought, and men too. So, because if I'm not mistaken, hold up, I got my notes. I actually took notes on this, okay? I can't find it right now, but anyway, she cleaned him up, you know, let him stay there. He gotta you know, let him stay there. Let him take a bath and everything, and she was just talking to him. Now, Tiffany, you're absolutely right. It made her sick that another woman was living her dream life. Why though? You wanted the divorce. You wanted to divorce him. Yep, same thing Trina said. She wanted the life that the new wife had. So that woman cleaned him up. That woman cleaned him up, you know, and was trying to make sure this deal go through or whatever. But it never said that they slept around. So when she came to his house after she found out he got the money and he's living in this big house, this penthouse that he always said he was going to live in, she came right to it. And so she comes in and she's talking to him like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. And, you know, it's beautiful. You said top floor. She's saying all this stuff. So then she get to rubbing on him. And then she's rubbing on him, like kind of caressing him and talking like, I missed you. I still love you. And then she opened up her little coat, a little trench coat. And then she got on some sexy lingerie, sexy, you know. And she want him back. But his new boo come out the bathroom. She come out the bathroom, and so she was so embarrassed and hurt, so she closed her jacket up and run out. Now, at this point, now she's livid. Why you mad that they with somebody else? You didn't want him. But Diana said because she invested herself emotionally. I think so. No, it wasn't Diana. It was, what was her name? The other woman. I think the other woman's name was Diana. I'm not sure. But listen, I was like, that's when she went ballistic. She went crazy. She went crazy. She was all on the woman's Facebook page, all on the woman. And the woman, when the woman caught her there, well, not really catch her there. When the woman came out the bathroom, she extended her hand, and he said, "This is my wife." I think it is Diana. He said, "This is my ex-wife." He said this, and she said, "Hi, I'm Robert's fiance." And she was sick. She was sick, and it should never get to that point. Tiffany said she felt like she was the one who put all the blood, sweat, and tears in for him to make it. Exactly. First wife. Wait a minute. The first, what she say in the movie? The first wife put in all the work, then the horse reaped the benefits. But you didn't want him. So don't get mad when you see somebody with somebody else, because you didn't want him. You didn't want him. You didn't want her. He begged you. You know, he poured his heart out one last time before he signed his name. Don't get mad. Like they said, one man's trash is another one's treasure. I'm like, wow, y'all. I was like, oh my God. But then she had so many ill feelings against him, you know, and they had the definitions of what she was going through. One of them was sunder, which is split, you know, separate. That's when it was the divorce. And then it went to be well, you know. She went so many different, you know, she went through so much different stuff, but was her wounds self-inflicted? I feel like all of that was self-inflicted. What did you think was going to happen? You are responsible for you. He wasn't responsible for her. She was responsible for her. So then when she found out that he had a fiance, and it was this same chick who she called him with before they was married, she went ballistic. She's on a woman's Facebook, Instagram. She's calling her, what she say, skinny bitch. I put a hot one in you. I mean, she's talking so much trash. Then she tried to take him to court and sue for some of the money. You know, said that he signed that contract when they were still married, but come to find out that wasn't it. I mean, have any of y'all ever let a man take you to that point? Because she was at the point of like no return. I ain't never let a man, I've been angry, I've been mad, I've been mad, but not to her, like she was rage. She was just totally unforgiving. It was like rage. At this point, she wanted them dead. Now that you see him with somebody else, now you can't eat, you can't sleep. Right, Diana said I was broken, and she was enraged. Diana said I was broken, not enraged. She was enraged, y'all. I mean, for real, she was enraged. He did put her through a lot, but she allowed it. He only could do what she allowed. She allowed that. Wow. Now, listen. Oh, this is the quote. Now, she said, go find that bitch and let her take you in. See, people got to be careful of their words. Her exact words to him was, go find that bitch and let her take you in. Excuse my French. She said that. And that's exactly what happened. But the woman found him, but she still took him in. Took care of him, hung by his side, got that deal, gave him that envelope with that check in there, because they signed the deal. you know, I ain't gonna say sign, they closed the deal or whatever, you know, negotiations for that battery. And so he decided to marry her. I see it all too well. Yes, Tiffany, it was like she was possessed. I've seen that. I have. I've seen it firsthand of a woman taking care of a man. You know, been by his side, you've been his everything. And when the relationship is over and it fizzled out and he gets somebody else, now you're enraged. But you allowed it. Yes, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. And she was scorned. But she said that she was telling him, like, you hurt me. You know, you cheated on me. She was telling him, he was like, no, I didn't. You divorced me. No, I didn't. You know, she was accusing him, and then she became delusional. She wanted them dead. I ain't never hated nobody that much that I wanted them dead. Never. Not in no relationship. Never. Trina said, I've never been that mad, but I've had chicken heads come at me mad about they baby daddy. Came to my job, my house, and damn near got me put in jail. Anger is an ugly disease. Yes. But she let that take her under. I'm talking about, I ain't gonna tell y'all how the end went or whatever, but however. But she wanted them out of there. She wanted them, and she wouldn't stop. She would not stop until she hurt one of them. She kept saying, you know, you gave her my life. You gave her my life. She's driving my car. You gave her my boat. In her mind, that was all hers. But you ended the relationship. You ended the marriage. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you have not, I'm going to tell you, me trying to explain it still don't do it no justice, because it's a good movie. Yes, she wanted to see him suffer the way she suffered, right? But he paid you back. And plus, not even double for your trouble. He gave you He gave you quadruple. I mean, he gave you so much more. He gave you $10 million after the marriage. That wasn't even good enough. That wasn't even good enough for her. Hey, Bernice. Wow, y'all. That movie was crazy, girl. We was talking about Acrimony. I know I'm late, but if you guys haven't seen it, go see it. Yes, Diana says she wanted him. Yes, she did. She wanted him. I mean, but now you thinking for yourself. That's why when they say a closed mouth don't get fed. This is your husband. Yes, great movie. This is your husband. You know, speak up. Say what you want. Say the things that you need. Say it all. You know, that's my whole thing. Just speak up. Because had she spoken up even after the fact and stopped allowing outside influence their marriage, like her sisters. Now, Peaches said, Miss Peaches, she said, I recently seen it, and she said, I was on his side. Really? Yes, a marriage is having those uncomfortable conversations, but I'm like, you can't let outside, I don't even care if that's your boyfriend. You can't let outside people influence what you got going on in your relationship. Don't do it. You know, her sister kept going, but she loved him. She stood by him. But when it's over, it's over. And you got to be careful. You got to be able to deal with what comes out of your mouth. She said, go and find that bitch and let her take care of you. That's what happened. You know, she said, I don't want you. Even when he came up to her job and she don't even know what he wanted. She said, we ain't never getting back together. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Words have power. You're exactly right. So listen, words, they do. So don't even put them in the atmosphere, but she said it. She said those words, and they came to pass. Those words came to pass. Y'all, that, I'm telling you, that was a good movie, y'all. I'll be for real. I'm probably going to go watch it again. And then look, and not only that, after they got married, okay, after they got married, I mean, and he graduated school. She thought that the life was going to be over, you know, everything was going to get better. You know, he finally, remember, she paid for a couple semesters for him to finish school. So once he graduated, she thought everything was going to be just peaches and cream. You know, like, now I finally can take a breather. I can, you know, but he graduated and couldn't get a job in his field. I should have said that before, my bad. But he couldn't get a job in his field because he was a felon. She didn't even know that until after he graduated. So I invested all this time and energy, and I was believing in you, but you can't even get a job in the field you in. No way. You a felon. Now he tell her. See, that's why I background check folks. But now, that's a slap in the face. Because at that point, she's already in too deep. Trina said, you are so right. An outsider would turn everything upside down. Exactly. Like, why did the sister have to give her that wallet? I mean, but you don't know. You don't know what happened. I say, before you open your mouth about something, sit back and just peep the scene out. Because you never know. I remember, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off, but I remember a long time ago, a couple chicks, that associates, you know, they would always be in people's business. And they called this one girl and they told her, it was after the club, and we went out to eat, you know, at a Coney place. And they told her, they called her and said, oh, I see your man. I see your man, yep, he up here getting something to eat. I don't know, it looked like a chick in the car with red hair. Right, this is what they said, called her and said. Now I'm sitting there like, I ain't said nothing. I ain't even making that call. I didn't say nothing. Now, we couldn't, because I wasn't driving, I was in the back seat. So we couldn't even see who was in the car with him. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even see it. But they were so quick to call. And so now at this point, she done called her man and she done cussed him out like, you in the car with a chick. Come to find out now, when we finally got up on him, he in the car with a dude with a red hat. Now you done called her and caused this drama. People would do that. You know what I'm saying? You would call her and cause this drama, and it wasn't even like that. That's why I say wait before you give her the wallet situation, or you tell her about it. Wow, that is crazy. Let me read this, and then she said, yeah, she did let people get in her ear, especially her. I didn't like the sister right from the beginning. Yeah. That sister was rude, mean, and nasty. She said, and the sad truth is a lot of the relationships are torn apart for that very reason. Right. You gotta tell people to back off. Let me deal with it, back off. She said, but remember, the sister had someone else in mind for her. Right. How you gonna choose somebody for me? He was never really good enough for her sister. Right. You talking about this $1 million man. You shot him down, didn't never give him a chance. And your man had a baby on the other side of town. Y'all, I was like, you know, she's so busy minding her sister business that her husband cheating. Her husband had an outside baby on the other side of town. That's why when Taraji was like, everybody know he got a baby. She acted, you know, she let them have it, but while you in my business, your shit crumbling. You gotta mind your own business. But for real, y'all. But look, y'all, we're gonna have to find another movie, and we're gonna have to watch another movie, y'all, and talk about it. But that was a good movie. I'm telling y'all, I'm probably finna go watch it again. But that is my show. I thank y'all for tuning in. I didn't even talk about everything that I was going to talk about because I'm so busy running my mouth about this. Because it's good, because I see the lesson that I got out of it was most of your wounds are self-inflicted. If you don't like the pain, stop inflicting yourself. They're self-inflicted. What you're going through is because of you. You can say yes, you can say no, you had the voice to make choices. Don't do it and then be upset about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me money and then throw it in my face. You know, I thought you did it from the heart, you know. She said, yep, that messy, unhappy sister couldn't keep her own relationship together. Exactly. But y'all, I thank y'all. I enjoyed y'all. I love the dialogue. I love how we was just talking about it. Some people agreed, some didn't, and that's what I exactly love. So we're gonna have to, if y'all got another movie in mind, let me know, and then I'll post it. We'll watch it and we'll talk about it later. I thank y'all for tuning in. That's my show. I'll be back here Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So I love y'all. Good night.